In this example, we're going to look at adding a barcode directly from an input file. In some instances, you'll want to take a barcode that you have in your output that eFORMz is going to use as input. So in your data file, you're going to want to take that barcode and you're going to want to rotate it or move it to a different part of the form. And eFORMz can do this, but it's a little bit different than how you would normally add variables. So you would typically add a variable, it's a string of characters, and you would left click and drag, and right click and select add variable. But with a barcode, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to right click it directly and select add variable. And we can go ahead and select copy original data to output and click OK. And we've created a variable. Now you'll notice down here in the variables window, we'll see that it is the actual code itself. And of course we can identify that this is code 128 because of the start character here. It looks like a code 128 anyway. And so what we can do is we can then place this by adding a rule. And so let's say I want it further down the form, put it down here, and I'll rotate it 90 degrees or so. And we can just right click and select add rule and 1D barcode. And we'll go ahead and use the variable we created and select OK. And we're going to select barcode type code 128. And we'll go ahead and select rotation. And we'll rotate it to 90. And we'll select OK. And there it is. And we can move it around, and we can, of course, change the length and the height. Obviously, that's pretty long right there. We can change the width to it to, let's say, 7's usually pretty good. And the height, we can make it a little smaller, maybe 270, and select OK, and there we go. So we've got ourselves another barcode there. Now, what if I wanted to replace this barcode now that I've placed it somewhere else? Well, a real easy way to do that is to just suppress this input data. Even though you've suppressed the input data, it can still be placed on a form. You can still access that data. We're just suppressing the appearance of it on the form. And so to do that, you would left click and drag over this barcode area, or over whatever area you want to suppress, right click and select suppress input data, and go ahead and select OK, and it's gone. So we have our barcode down here that we wanted to move and rotate, and then we've removed the barcode up here. So that's just a quick look at adding a barcode that is in an incoming input data file.